Random disclaimer. Hey.
I have not done one of these in a long time because honestly these are really personal for me, and my personal life has been very, 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 very hectic, and I can't really talk about it until I have gone through it and processed it and can bring it to you guys in a, I don't know, maybe like story time fashion or something along those lines, but I gotta get through the stuff before I could talk about it. So I haven't really been doing a lot of medicated segments, but I am back because something big is about to happen. We're finally getting a hurricane down here again, and the last time we did have a hurricane, I did lose family members, and I just wanted to talk about like my experiences and like why it may feel like now out of nowhere everybody gives a damn about hurricanes. And honestly, just like quickly put, it's because there are so many freaking transplants in Florida. We have hella transplants from California, New York. I have a neighbor that just moved here from San Diego. Nobody has experienced this before, and it brought me back to my first experience with the hurricane because I was not born in Florida. I was born in Westchester, New York. And when I moved here, the first hurricane that I encountered, I want to say I was about like seven or eight ish, and it was bad. It was bad. Like, I remember the mailbox getting torn up, like, and I'm talking like apartment complex mailbox, like big, getting torn up, trees uprooted. Our power was out. We had to sit in the bathtub. Like, it was bad for a first time going through a hurricane. That was a bad one because I can tell you the other few that I went through were pie. But that first one, that was a doozy. That was traumatizing. But I remember being a kid and thinking it was fun. I got out of school. I got to be. It was kind of like I don't know. They made it seem kind of like campy. I don't know. It's hard to explain. But then as you get older here, you realize that it kind of is just like a big party for a lot of the locals here. You have hurricane parties, you have cakes, you go to the Publix, get you a hurricane cake, you got memes, all types of stuff, but I will say there've just been a few times where it did get serious that I remember, and that was one of them. Another one was with Matthew. That was the first time where I was like, okay, it's actually getting a little serious, like, and my ass drove through it. Like, it was dumb. I underestimated it, and I assumed because all of the ones after me being 8 years old, I was just like, well, damn, it's not that fucking bad. But no, bitch, I almost drowned. Yeah, that's something to laugh about because people really do drown in hurricanes and suffer and die. But yeah, so then you have the one in Puerto Rico that happened because Ian just fucked up Puerto Rico already. But then you have the one that happened recently. I can't remember if it was Maria. Like, my memory with that is so hazy because so much happened. Like, my family had to go down there, my uncle had to go down there, like, but my grandfather passed in one of the hurricanes that hit within that time span. I really can't put my finger on it. I made a video and everything when it was like raw and fresh.
Alright, what is up, guys? It is Naja, and I am here testing out this camera. I don't really like the video that much. I do like that it's small and portable, but I could just see like a colorization that I don't like. It's like, yeah, and it's like feels really cool and hot at the same time. I do have this like bench by my house, and all of the trees are across over there, and there's a pond, and I feel like all of the water from the pond is gonna go into like the trees instead of coming forward, but the grass by my steps floods. So like I just took some pictures of around the windows in my patio where I think it might flood at, just in case. Yeah, so basically last night sucked because it's like I couldn't sleep. It was like on and off rain and wind, and like shit hitting the patio, so I want to like go check the patio out. So I saw some clips from the Jacksonville landing that look pretty bad, but our cable is out. Somehow the Wi-Fi is still on, but the cable is out. This broke. Our little ceiling thing is broken, and there's a whole bunch of moss and stuff. So that's probably why we got water all the way into like right about right there. So they're gonna have to fix that. I just hope my apartment is doing okay back home. Oh, shit. Let me get my ass back in the fucking house. Yeah, let me get my ass in the house. It just keeps coming, like. So we got like little bits of debris. We're about to go to my house and my mom's apartment just to check to see if there's any damage. We got some trees, debris all over the place.
Knowing that you will probably give death certificates because some people, despite all the warnings, just say that they're not leaving.
My grandfather did pass during Hurricane Irma. That just happened a few months ago, maybe like 2 months ago. And well, a month, about to be 2 months now. It's about to be December soon, but I had made a video on my channel of like a vlog of when I was vlogging through Hurricane Irma when it hit my city. And if you guys want to see that, it's up here. But we didn't. Okay, I'm gonna backtrack. Basically, my uncle was trying to get in contact with my grandfather because we knew that he was in Puerto Rico, and we knew that they were going to be getting hit really hard. So we were all trying to find his contact information, like figure out like where he is, what's going on. But as you guys know, the power was out. Everything was just chaotic. We couldn't get in contact with him, right? So finally, some more of our family members that were in Puerto Rico did let us know that they had found him in his house and he was deceased. They found him after the storm when they could, you know, go in there and yeah. So yeah, I don't know, my head kind of just like blocked that shit out, but my grandfather did pass. There was, and there still is, electrical issues in Puerto Rico from that incident, and it was really, we don't know, like, okay, so it was like kind of documented that he had passed from health reasons, you know, diabetic reason, you get what I'm saying? But like, that's no, child, he was found in his home during it's just a lot. It was just a lot. Y'all gonna have to go watch that video that I made, but just know that people in PR are still suffering from that initial hurricane that my grandfather passed from. And yeah, that shit was really, I know that he's not the only one that whose elderly went out that way where they couldn't get into the house to get them, or like they couldn't evacuate, or maybe they didn't think it was that serious because they live in the mountains, like. So, you know, that was really an eye-opener for me because it hit so close to home. Because, yeah, you know, you see hurricanes hit in PR and Haiti because that's where my family is from originally. And, you know, it was just really eerie. It hit home type. And we haven't had a hurricane since. Like, the whole pandemic, there wasn't a hurricane. Like, we haven't had one in a really long time. And, it's just really interesting now. It's about to happen. As you guys can see, it's beautiful. It's beautiful outside right now. I've been seeing videos of people in Tampa, but look at the sky. Like, it's pretty and blue. My homegirl in Tampa sent me a video of her sky, and it's like red. It looks like they're in fucking hell, bitch. Like, I don't think this is about to be no hoe. I really do think that this is about to be a thing. But I'm not gonna lie, I do also feel like the thing is getting the most money that they can out of these transplants. Did you see all those people in Miami spent all that money and that shit isn't even about to hit at all? Like, that's basically what they're doing, just trying to get people to spend money. But I'm not gonna sit here and act like I haven't been seeing images of the damn demon sky. So I'm gonna be documenting my experience on my vlog channel if you guys want to go and check that out. But if you want to see how it gets over here, I am in the northeast region, so it's already gonna be on land for a little bit before it gets to me, so it's not gonna be the worst by the time it gets to me, because I'm on the complete opposite side. But nonetheless, I do have my evacuation routes. I know, like we do this, like there's a reason why real life Floridians are not tripping. It's just this time we just don't. It's just a little eerie because it's so quiet. Like, do you see this? Like, it's so nice out. Like, it's weird, and supposedly we're about to get hit hard in a few hours. I don't know, but yeah, I just wanted to check in with y'all and see what y'all are doing, and keep y'all posted, and let me know what the fuck y'all about to do.